going to go ahead and set up the class settings. So on the left side of the screen, you'll see the settings option. Click that. For each class listed, you'll see the columns for grade and subject. It's very important that you set up your grade level and your subject area appropriately for each class. The reason for this is Engrade can pull the standards for your subject and grade level, for example, the Common Core standards. In order to do that, Engrade needs to know what class you teach and what subject and grade level that is. So if you just go down the list and ensure that each class has the appropriate grade and subject, you'll notice for subject area that you may not see your exact subject area. Please try to choose the closest subject. You'll also notice that some subject areas do not have standards. So for example, if there are no standards for PE, for example, I'm sure there are, but if there aren't, then you would be able to choose other. But just know that there wouldn't be any standards available for that class. Be sure to choose the correct grade level subject area for each of your classes and then click Submit. Are there any questions about setting up the basic account settings or class settings?
That all looks good to me.
Okay, great. We'll continue. So we're going to go ahead and go into one of the classes. In order to view your gradebook, you click on the name of the class, which will take you to the gradebook. This is a demo account where we've started to populate some of the grades. You'll notice by looking at the gradebook, it's a very traditional layout. You have your students along the left side of the screen. Next to that, you'll have the grades. These grades are set up according to a grading scale that is set by the district. At the top of every column is the name of an assignment, its category, and its point value. And beneath that, you'll notice the actual grades for your students. We'll talk more about entering those in just a minute. First, we're going to set up one more, we're going to go through one more set of settings, and that is under the Options menu. Go to Options, Grading Settings. This last piece that we need to set up is going to be unique for each of your classes. So what I'd like you to do is bypass the grading scale, since that will be set by the district. Scroll down to Assignment Categories. You have the ability in Engrade to set up categories that will help you organize your gradebook as well as give you more information about student performance. You also have the option to weight those categories. So if you click no, then that would hide the weighting. If you choose yes, then you'll see there's a percentage option here, and you can add a percentage. So in this example, I've set up quizzes, tests, homework, and notebook. I can also add participation. You have the ability to customize this. And again, this is customized at the class level. If you use weighting, be sure that your weighted percentages add up to 100. Along the right side, you'll notice you can drop the lowest score. So I'm going to uncheck that box just for today's example. If you did choose to drop the lowest score, that will remove from calculation the lowest grade or the grade that most affects the student in that particular category. So there's no need for you as a teacher to go in and figure out what that assignment is. Engrade will automatically calculate that for you. So once you've set up your categories, and if you've chosen to weight those after you've set up your weighted percentages, you can scroll down. The last options you have on this page are to sort your students, sort your assignments, round, and hide or show percentages. Most of the time you would want to show the percentage to the student, but if you needed to hide that, you can choose no.